What's up everybody and welcome to Bricks and Toys. Today we are going back into the month of August now that we've cleared up all of our big October releases, and we're going to continue on with something Star Wars and something August. Let's take a look at my backlog here and let's make a pick. Well, let's start off with the big one over here. We still got the Snack Shack to build, but that's not Star Wars. I have the incredible Creative Play Droid Builder Pack. I don't think we're filling that one just yet. We're going to save that for when we're really desperate. Oh, here's a cool one. We got Ahsoka Tano's Duel on Peridia. Anybody want to review some cool minifigures? Kind of, but I kind of want more of a build than just a build where I show you guys minifigures. Let's continue taking a look. Let's go over here. And, oh yeah, I almost forgot about this one. Jedi Bob's Starfighter. Man, this show was okay. And this build is pretty cool. But, is this it? No. Let's continue. Oh, now we're going to get warmer here. Let's see. C-3PO. No? He kind of looks like an Emmy, doesn't he? No, I'm just kidding. He's actually really cool, but that's just not it. Well, there's only one left, and I guess we're going to have to pick that one, because I obviously have nothing left over here, and I don't feel like doing a Technic G-Wagon. That's not Star Wars either, so let's go see what this is. Oh, yes. This is going to be our build today. The 75394 Imperial Star Destroyer, featuring pretty cool minifigures, a 25th anniversary minifigure, and it's a 1,555 piece Imperial Star Destroyer. So yeah, this is definitely going to be what I'm in the mood for today. Now we're back at base. Now that we're back at base, let's talk about this set. Now, this set came out August 1st of 2024. It does have a retail cost of $160 US. This has to be hands down the Batmobile set of August for me. Every single month, there's just one set that sticks out above the rest. But you know what the funny thing is, guys? I don't know why, but I've waited until now October to build this set. I've been wanting to build this set for so long. I think even in July or late June when the set was announced that we were going to get it, I was like, I cannot wait to get this set and build it. But then I got it, and then I moved, and then I built other things, and then I did September releases, built more things, then I did October releases, and now I'm here. Why did it take me so long to get to the set that I love the most? Well, maybe it has something to do with a little bit of my mentality. And my mentality is, if there's something you enjoy doing, don't do it. Don't ever fully do things that you enjoy doing. I don't know why I believe in that, but maybe it's a way that I hold self-control as a person. If candy tastes good, only have one piece. If chips taste good, try to have just a handful. Because as humans, it's too easy to enjoy the things that we enjoy doing to a point to where it can become destructive. So with this being a set that I really wanted to get into, I wanted to kind of give myself that control measure of, we'll get to it casually. And here we are. Casually, today's the day. Let's take a look at the box and let's see what we can guess from this set. So this is not a 18 and older set. This is a 10 and older set, and it is a 25th anniversary set. So that means two things. One, this is going to have more of a funner, playful type box to entice kids to want to buy this set, or more like entice kids to have their parents buy this set. And number two, this set is also going to have the baby blue greebling packaging that we are all familiar with these 25th anniversary sets. And of course, we can see that here, sliced right down the side. This is the modern way that they do packaging on sets that's going to be around a little bit longer than the 25th anniversary. We find this to be in a black greebling color on these, that silverish baby bluish color. Then we have our specifications, which I already read off to you guys. And then down here, we have the 25th anniversary with our specialty minifigure. After I'm done with this set, I believe we will only have one more minifigure to go, and that will be in the Creative Droid Builder pack. So we're almost there with getting all of our 25th anniversary minifigures out of their packaging and onto my shelves. We then go into the row of minifigures, which is Darth Vader, Commander Prajji, Imperial crew member, Imperial gunner, Imperial Navy trooper, and a Stormtrooper. So we get a kind of a different variety of minifigures than what we're used to for a set like this. Of course, this being a play set, we got the set imposed, but not on a black background like with adult sets, but in an action-based background. It looks like we got some type of vessel exploded up here, laser beams coming out from all different angles, and we have a little bit of a Death Star imposed right off to the side. And that does it for the front of the box. Going along to this side, we have an image of the Cal Kestis special minifigure that comes with this set for the 25th anniversary. Coming over here, we got the Do Not Eat It, and then the 25th anniversary in different languages, and more of the Star Wars logo. Looking at the top, we got some country of origins. We have a 1-to-1 of Commander Prajji right up here. More Star Wars logos. Coming around to the bottom of the box, we have the Legal Eagles, recycling information, Lego app, barcode. You guys get the point with more logos. Getting into the back of the box, which is always a lot more exciting with sets you can play with. We have the set opened up. We can get an idea of everything going on. Looks like we got possible Prajji and Darth Vader up on the bridge. We got a Stormtrooper and some of the Imperial people up in the back doing some business. We got pictures of the set in play up here. And then we got a picture of how the set all opens up. And we got some features being shown on how they use right here. And then we have another picture of the set right there. Set number also on the back of the box with more logos. This set to me seems like a load of fun, and I'm just so excited. But the biggest gain for me for this set is the fact that in some way, shape, or form, I finally have an Imperial Star Destroyer. I know it's a play version, but I missed the UCS one. And even if I had the money to get a UCS Imperial Star Destroyer, do I even have the room? No, I didn't take the Venador for that reason. Let's get a knife and cut open this box. So guys, it feels so good to finally be getting into this box. We're going to actually have no punch tabs on this set, but yet 2 pieces of tape. So 1 and 2, when we are open. Let's get a good look inside of the box and see what we see. Well, we see bags, of course. Let's push in, see how much dead space we have. Well, you know, we could fit maybe a human hand, maybe 2 human hands if they're small with the dead space in this box. Let's do our pour. There we go. Lots of grays, which is what we would expect with a set like this these days. Wait, something else in the box? Nope, nothing's in the box. Now that we're all laid out here, I see a bag number 14. I'm going to make my guess on that, and I'm going to say, well, let's take a quick second. We have 1,555 pieces. The last set we had about 1,215. So I'm going to say this set has 17 bags total. Let's count these bags and let's see if I'm right. Well, I can tell you, I am not right. I am off by, I think I said 17, so I'm off by 3 bags. I have a bags 11, 12, 13, and 14 here. So we have 14 bags total to make this set. So we have 5, 10, 14. Then we go into our instruction book. I am expecting stickers with this set and probably just 1 book alone. Let's go ahead, let's do a book pour, and there we go. Very uneventful, double check and toss. Now we are done with our knife. Let's just take a first look at the stickers. We're going to have a total of 8 stickers on a medium-sized sheet. We have 2 number 1s, 1 number 2, 1 number 3, 2 4s, 2 5s. We have 2 6s, 2 8s, 1 7, and 1 9. So we have at least 20 stickers on this sheet. Not going to take time to count them out. Other than that, that's going to be the only sticker sheet we get with this set. Here we have the book. The book is of exactly the thickness that I would expect for a set like this. We do have a QR code to get our 20 points. This being a play set, I don't think we're going to have anything about the set. Nope, this is going to go right into the build. No surprise there. That's what I would expect. Kids, they don't want to read the history of the Imperial Star Destroyer. They want to build it and then break it and lose the pieces all over the house. So Dad gets to step on them in the middle of the night. Anyway, let's go through. There's information about how to play with this set. But then we're going to land on 423 steps and 266 pages. So there we go. So that is our book, our unboxing, our box review, and how the heck we got here to this point. I am very, very excited about this build. I think when it's done, I'm going to stick it probably maybe by R2-D2 up here, but it might be too large, so I'm going to have to put it down lower. Just got to keep it out of the range of the kitten. I don't want the kitten walking on this. Last night, the kitten tried to walk on my Concorde, and if you guys know the Concorde, it has a little tiny stand that holds it up, about 2x2 studs that go into the body. And as I'm getting ready to doze off and catch my Z's of the night, I hear Lego tweaking. And I'm like, wait, what? And then I flew out of bed so fast, my other two cats got kicked out of the bed. They went airborne. And sure as crap on a shingle, there's a kitten trying to ride the Concorde. And it was just doing this. And I'm like, oh no. Yeah, so when I put these sets on display, I have to think about where the hell am I going to put them in contrast to where is my kitten going to walk on them. Get another cat, they said. Be fun, they said. Oh, wait, I didn't get another cat. My daughter stole it. That's life. Well, guys, enough of me. Here is that review. Okay, are we ready to dive into this review of the new Imperial Star Destroyer of August 2024? Let's do it like how we always do it. Let's talk about these minifigures. Okay, kicking off this review, we're going to start off with a pretty much standard issue Darth Vader, leg printing, arm printing, torso printing, normal head printing, normal pieces on the helmet, run-of-the-mill Darth Vader. Up next is going to be Commander Praju, which is going to be this guy right here. He has front torso printing and back torso printing. No dual heads, so that's him. Next up is going to be an Imperial crew member. We have leg printing and torso printing on the front. We also have back printing on the torso. We have a singular face with what looks to be a microphone attachment. Next up is going to be our Imperial Gunner. This one has front torso printing, front leg printing, also back torso printing, some printing on the helmet. You can take the helmet off. There we have its front face and no rear face. Next up is going to be our Imperial Navy Trooper. Front torso printing, back torso printing, interesting helmet piece. Pull off the helmet. We do have a face there and a face here. Not a lot of double faces on the minifigures to this set. Then up next is what I would think to be is a Stormtrooper. Just kidding, of course it is. We have all the normal printing on the legs and the front of the torso and the helmet. Also on the back, popping off the head, we only have one face on the head of this Stormtrooper. And that's our minifigures, everybody. All 6 of them. But wait, there's more. We have the Cal Kestis 25th anniversary minifigure. And of course, this one's going to be probably the nicest out of all of them. We have front leg printing, front torso printing, blue lightsaber. We do have the reddish hair and his front expression. He does have 2 different colored hands. Coming along the back, he does have the back torso printing, pulling off his hair. He does have a secondary face. And that does it for our 7 minifigures. And then that pulls us into the set in itself. And you know, I had a lot of high hopes for this set, but after building it, it just doesn't fully set right with me. We do have a little access hatch right here that does open up, and that allows us to reach in and grab a little lift thingy to where we can lift the ship, and that way I can turn it around. There is no greebling at where the sides meet on the edge, and there's not that much greebling on the actual plates that make up the length of the ship. Looking at the bottom of the ship, there's not a whole lot. There's no stands. It just sits flat Lego to table. So looking at this set, it is a wee bit boring, a wee bit plain. We do have some play functions on either side to move these turrets, which make a really cool Lego plasticky sound, which is really fun. We do have a little button here that shoots out the little laser beams. And then, like I showed originally, we have the doors for that rod that comes up. We can push it down, close our doors. There we have the top of the ship where they command it. Some greebling, but not too much. I know I've said it before, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of greebling on these play sets compared to yesteryears. Looking at the back of the ship, there's our ion thrusters. Nothing too detailed in there. I was rather surprised on how much bags there were just on the sole chunk of this versus the rest of the ship. It seems like this is where the heart of the build is, just in this chunk. Now this chunk does lift up as the only removable piece, and we can take a look at it. This was actually rather annoying to build. It was just layer and layer and layer and layer to capture what looks to be windows and turrets and the cannons and all types of stuff is in this chunk. But this was kind of boring to build, kind of repetitive. Not a lot of fun. Like, I'm building this on a Sunday. Usually I have fun on Sundays, fun day Sundays, building Lego, and it's my day to catch up. But that really didn't do it. The next thing is, to open up the set, you can just open that up like that, and then open it up like that. Now, I said in a 1-minute mid-build review that the ship seemed a little small. Well, from here to there is kind of small, but we do get about another 4 inches from that point, thus making it, look a little bit bigger. And then we get a look at all the detail, just planning screens and tables, and this is supposed to symbolize like a bridge, even though the bridge is up here. You got to use your imagination and more than likely be a kid than an adult actually looking at this set. That's all that we really got. We do have one more little hidden area I'll show you guys for like maybe extra light beams and stuff for the shooters. We have some screens down here, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. Not a whole lot going on here. We have 2 more here, and then we have 2 more there and there. Now, the first problems with this set is trying to get these doors to close. There's not a lot locking them in, so they kind of move to where, like, I can't close that without lifting, then closing. So you kind of got to have some brains to use this, to where you got to lift and close. So there is that. Coming around the back here, I'll show you the last little feature. It's a little door back here. Here's where you can put those little extra light beams that come off the front. Those little green sticks, shooter sticks, whatever the hell you want to call them. They can go in there. This set goes back together relatively easy with this part sliding on in and dropping in some way or another, just like that. And then the set just sits as a total on its butt, just like that. Not much more to it than that, guys. Let's wrap up this video. Wrapping up this video, this is where I usually share my thoughts about certain sets, and I'm not going to be any different here. This set is $160 US. It was one of the most anticipated sets of all of the August sets coming out. I was super stoked to get this set. I was super stoked unboxing it. I was super stoked to get it built, but somewhere mid-build, it just lost it for me. It fell apart. Not literally, because this set is built really well, because it is a play set. But for me, it fell apart. I still like the set. I think the minifigures are okay. They are what we would expect. The 25th anniversary minifigure is definitely the biggest point of the reason to have this set, is to have all of the 25th anniversary minifigures. But for $160, I feel like Lego, they made a play set, and that's it. Now you may be thinking, well, wasn't that the point? Well, if you go back a few years, like I have my older ships here, which I may have to get rid of here soon, you will see that they put in a little bit more on the play sets, which kind of blurred the lines between 18 and younger sets, to where they were built stronger, but still they had a little bit of that 18 and older flair in the greebling. I noticed as the years march forward with Lego and Star Wars and going back and building the old stuff, I definitely see this becoming more and more of a trend to where it's getting kind of more and more plain. But even if this is a plain set, it's still pretty good. It's still okay. I definitely would recommend this set for a sale. I would definitely recommend it for the 25th anniversary minifigure. Maybe once these sets dry up and they retire and they go away, these minifigures will be wanted and desirable for collectors down the line. Thus is why we do this set. Now, this is definitely not the worst of the 25th anniversary. This is probably in the top best, next to the R2-D2 unit, but that we've gotten before, and also the Darth Maul's fighter, or whatever the hell that was called. I think that's like the top three, is this one and those two. But with that, I really don't have much more to say. Buy it on points, buy it on sale. Don't spend a full $160 on it. It's not worth it. And especially if you're buying this for a kid, don't spend $160 on this for a kid. I mean, come on now. No matter what you do, buy it on sale, and that's my final opinion on it. It's a cool set, but I ain't feeling it the way I was feeling it when I was first looking at the box and I first saw the pictures and when I first wanted to get into this build. Lego can be kind of funny like that, to where you can be like, yeah, let's go! And then towards the end, you're kind of like, I was excited for... It's kind of like going to Brickfest Live. You think, I'm going to go to my first Lego convention, it's going to be fun. I went to Brickfest Live. If you know, you know. And on that bombshell, everybody, I just want to say that's it for the video. If you guys want to support this channel, you guys can do so by hitting the thank you button right down below. When you guys hit that, you guys leave a small donation. Anything helps us get Lego sets just like this and what's behind me. Equally as important, if you guys can just hit that subscribe button to follow along with everything that we do here, I super appreciate that. As usual, share the video with your friends, hit that thumbs up, you know, the like button, and like the video. Up next on the channel, I think we're going to talk about what's coming in November. And at the time of filming this, I'm about a week from when this video comes out, so it's mid-October right now. It's not looking like a lot's coming out in November, but still, keep an eye out for the video to where we're going to talk about any leaks and any possible releases, and also what we're going to be doing as a channel. Thank you so much for watching. You all have an excellent one.